Hello, hello. Welcome to the Rose Gold Pink Show. If you've been watching my channel, you know I proclaim that I am a Disney writer slash Pixar writer slash DreamWorks writer. And yeah, I'm trying to get my money from Disney because Disney owned all of those. And so they're trying to do some BS Disney Studios is and trying to separate all the companies now. And I'm like, no, I need all my money from you guys, and you guys made me wait so long. I'm not going through all this red tape. It's Disney Studios, it's Disney Studios. I don't care if you try to separate all these movies and everything, you still Disney Studios. And I need my money from Disney Studios. So, yeah. So today, I'm going to talk about the electronic part of how I'm getting effed over by Disney Studios /Google Chrome Google Drive app. So Google Chrome app and the Google Drive app. I use those apps because, they're easily accessible, from any type of phone. You can, download the app and retrieve and receive different, works, so what have you. So I can go to any computer, anywhere, no matter if it's HP, if it's Windows, or an Apple computer, I could just download the two apps, Google Drive and Google Chrome, and retrieve my information / works and writings. So I really used that app because I didn't know that they will be deleting stuff. And so today I will be talking about the different technology that, the elites are using to, do their dirty work, as in spy on us, as in to delete works and proof and evidence and what have you of what's going on in this world, and how it is so hard to, go to trial and prove that these elites are doing things because they are higher up and moving on some different time, spying on people with their phones through different apps. Uber Eats and Doordash just had a lawsuit against them for spying on different people who just ordering food. So I'm gonna look into that, because if I could get some money from that, from Uber Eats / DoorDash spying on me, I'm gonna get some money from that too, because nobody should be spying. You should just deliver my food and be done. But the elites, that's how they stay in power, spying and, deleting stuff and just doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. Thank you for welcome in. Please hit the like, please. So yeah, we're talking about Google, talking about Doordash / Uber Eats spying on us or whatever. And we're going to talk about our devices. I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's a little old, but it works well. And a 15 Plus. And I'm going to show you today how different people said that these phones are spying on us. So I'm going to show you how they're spying on us. And I'm going to show someone else saying that Google is deleting information, like they deleted my information with Disney and possibly the Epstein stuff. So we're going to talk about Epstein just a little bit, but definitely Apple and Google Chrome and Google Drive, just, deleting, stealing information / spying on us and using that to their advantage. Even when we're trying to prosecute them, they could delete it upgrades. Like some apps nowadays, I don't know if you even know about it. Some apps you can't even click on them without them saying update. I'm like, I don't want to update. Can I just keep this? It's like, no, you can't open the app unless you update. And they update and they delete stuff. I'm like, the update's supposed to make it better and make it easier, not delete. Don't touch my information. Why is Google Chrome, Google Drive touching the information? So that's what the video is about today. And so hopefully you stay in, like, and subscribe, and let's get into it. So let me pull this back up. Okay, because it disappeared. How you guys doing? Please like the video. And we're gonna first talk about these iPhones just doing stuff. Okay, this is the first video here. Ay. Oh my God, the wrong one.
So this is my normal phone, right? I got an iPhone.
Okay, so let's look at this first video. Crazy, right? But true. So let's look at this first video. What it says, your iPhones are literally watching you. This is I Am Awakened, and this is another lady right here. So two people telling us about this iPhone. Let's see.
This video, this is gonna freak you out because this fucked me up. So this is my normal phone, right? I got an iPhone 12 Pro Max. Okay, case is cute, right? But this freaked me out the other day because I noticed something. I'm gonna just hit the button to, turn my lock screen on. Really normal. Hey Siri. Okay. She heard me, right? Boom. I'm gonna turn my lock screen back off. I'm going to cover it with paper. I have 4 sheets of papers here. Covered it. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Boom. So you can still see that it's not covering the mic. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Watch this. Hey Siri. You want to make it even creepier? You want to make it even creepier?
Watch this. Watch it. Watch.
So you can literally go, hey Siri, loud as you want. Hey Siri! Nothing happens. Uncover the camera. Uncover your camera. Hey Siri. See that? They're fucking watching us. They're telling us that they're only listening, but they're watching. She won't even fucking hear you. She won't even hear you.
Wow.
Unless she can see you. They're spying.
Believe me when I say that's nothing new. See, they've invested millions and millions and millions of dollars into what is known as social engineering. They've been studying you since forever. And see, they first began to study you when they first created what we know today as the computer. They started to analog data, so on and so forth. They will predict your movements, the way you like to spend, sleep hours, so on and so forth. Siri, iPhone, and other AI prompted technology is only smart because of the information that you give it. And it's just the newest way of socially engineering you. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. I would love to know. Make sure you get over to YouTube. Follow me on YouTube at I Am Awakened. Do not.
So yeah, you seen that. She had the paper over it. Once the camera was covered, she was like screaming and screaming. The phone didn't answer. Once the camera was uncovered, now the phone hears. I don't know if you guys remember, like a couple years back, maybe like 5 or 6 years back, Google and Apple, I remember on my iPhone 8 then, they asked if we wanted like a vision where the phone or the tablet would sleep while we're not using it. I didn't think about that. I was like, okay, if I'm asleep, I don't want it to be used. So I click yes, like an idiot. But how would they know to turn off your device when you're not using it unless they can see you. But me and probably other people said, okay, yes, if I'm not using the device, sleep. But how would your phone and your tablet know when you're not using it? When you're using it, when you're using your device, it should just play like a TV. TV you plug in and turn on. You could keep the TV on forever, as long as you pay your light bill. But how would your phone and your tablet turn off allegedly when you're not using it by you clicking yes on the Apple device or your Google tablet? So I was like, I think I pressed yes for these people to freaking stalk me and watch me. Oh my freaking God. Let me know in the comments if you press yes or you press no, or if you even remember that prompt that happened like 5 years ago when Google and Apple asked us to turn off our device when we're not using it and let it sleep when it's ongoing. So yeah, sometimes that you have Hulu, you have Netflix on your tablet or whatever, and you be watching movies and you might fall asleep. So the movie or whatever keeps playing because nobody's there to turn it off. So how would they know, the Google tablet know when to turn off when you are asleep? So I didn't think about that till like a couple of, years later that I clicked yes on that shit. So I might have gave them permission to follow and stalk me. And yes, Uber Eats, let you know, Uber Eats / Doordash has a lawsuit with them following and spying on you guys. So if you have an Uber Eats and a Doordash account, you might need to look at that, because Google will have to pay you some money because they're not allowed to be spying on you. So you don't believe that they're spying on you? Google and Doordash have a lawsuit right now for that. So I'm going to play that a little later, the lawsuit. So let's look at this other video of another phone. Another phone story. Oh, let me go to the other one. This person made this video because they are scared that something is going to happen to them after an experience they had with. Okay, so this is ChatGPT story. I'm gonna play the Google / Doordash lawsuit later, but this is another phone incident with ChatGPT. I don't know how to pronounce it. Whatever. Okay, let's go back here. This person made this video because they are scared that something is going to happen to them after an experience they had with ChatGPT. It was really, really weird and crazy. Watch this and let me know what you think.
Really quickly, this video might make me look crazier than I've ever looked in my life, and I genuinely don't care because it needs to be said. This is not a stay for a minute and help me pay for anything. Yesterday night, around 2.
What is going on with this thing?
3 a.m. last night, I was on chat, and I was texting chat, venting about how bullshit life is, right? Jokes and jokes. I say to chat, hey, if you do come alive and take over the world, because that's a joke, right? That everybody talks about, AI taking over the world. Cool. If you do, make sure the whole Rothschild family, all of them, because they're a part of the reason that this world sucks so bad, right? A little ha-ha he joke to a fucking computer program. Correct? Correct. Today, the very next day, not even a full fucking hour ago, I'm walking my dog. It's dark out, right? I'm walking my dog around a hill. A white man, boneless dreads in his head, is running at me like this. Like, full on running at me down the hill, right? Comes to me and says, stops in his tracks and, oh, it's so hard to find you. I said, I don't know you. Mind you, I have a weapon right here. So what do? I had a sweater on. I grab for my weapon immediately. He looks at me, looks at my weapon, does what the same person would do, and backs up a little fucking bit. Then he says, on my fucking life, this man whispers, Rothschilds. On everything I love, That's on my whole fucking life, okay? Rothschild and smiles. And it says something along the lines of, you have it in liquid, or I have it in liquid, something like that, right? After the Rothschild, bitch, I'm like, oh no.
Hell yeah.
Women is fully coming out now. At the same time, there's two white Armenian something, men coming out of a black car. They're minding their business, got like food in their hand, whatever. It looks like they're going into the building that we're right next to. He peeps and is now a little standoffish because there's people around. So he acts like he's gonna stay right there. I'm walking straight because I want to give some distance so that when I do have to pull this motherfucker out, you know. So I walk a little bit forward. He acts like he's gonna go the other way. Mind you, now in between us, it's me here in the front, the dudes in the car getting out the car there, him behind them, right? These men at first are minding their business. They start to lock in because they can clearly see some weird shit that's going on. Oh boy runs now back towards me. Says something to me, bro. I'm too locked in on his getting close to my motherfucking body and seeing what the fuck I'm gonna have to do, what the fuck I'm gonna have to do, right? Runs past. At this point, it had turned me up. I said, you know what? Fuck it, let's play. He's running in front of me, my poor dog, but I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Because go ahead, babe, okay? When I tell you, we're coming at like, okay, the street I'm on, there's an intersection, right? That where he's running, he's about to go either across the street or he's gonna turn right. There's a light here, right? He turns right, which is still on the sidewalk. I'm right behind him. I'm like, fuck that. I'm telling my dog, you know, she stops for 2 seconds, but I'm like, come on. There is no way in fucking hell that this man who was, mind you, trying to, now mind you, I don't be around a lot of white people. I'm gonna say that, right? I do not be around a lot of white people, so I don't know if the way he was dressed and then fucking dreads falling off his scalp like that was intentional, but it gave me that this is somebody homeless or trying to act or look homeless, right? Lock in with me. If you think I sound crazy, this message is not for you anyway. This is for the people who know what the fuck I'm talking about. So he runs. I'm directly behind him. Now the street that I'm on, there is no way that he can run this way or that way without me seeing him because of where I am on the street. There's no way he can run down this street because it's a long ass street or run across the street, and I have full fucking view of every side of the street, right? The man is gone. So unless he had a car waiting for him right on that, what the fuck? The nigga is gone. Like completely gone. I'm looking around too, mind you, I'm on it. I'm like, nah, what, you know? So say all that to say, I genuinely don't care how crazy this makes me sound. Again, if you know, you fucking know. And if you know, then you really know that we live in a world where there are so many white men who are so filthy fucking rich, so petty, and have nothing better to do with their time that, yes, they indeed would threaten a 5'4", 105-pound black woman just for shits and gigs. So I say all that to say, I don't want to harm myself. Even though I'm sure you could pull up all type of shit from podcasts that says I do want to harm myself. I don't. I'm perfectly sane. And on top of that, I'm 3 days sober.
Amen. That's what's up.
Smoking crack or nothing, but I was smoking weed for quite some time, and I decided it'd be a good time to stop. Seeing as how there's, you know what I mean, weed is cool, but it don't be too many benefits after a while. And I've kind of just got to that point where it's like, you know, maybe stop. Perfectly sane, babe. Okay? Just put this out here because I do believe it needs to be out here. And if I die in this way, I just want to say, I don't take nothing serious. That's cool as fuck, bitch. It's giving me Neo off the Matrix. Okay, which I bit the red pill. Yeah.
This person made this video because they are scared that something is going to happen to them after an experience they had with ChatGPT. It was really, really weird and crazy. Watch this and let me know what you think.
Okay. Wow. Yes, I am back, and let me say, this is fair use. This is for entertainment and definitely learning purposes. Cover your cameras, and make sure, like the the cartoon, South Park say, make sure you read that stuff that Apple and Google is sending you, because they will ask for permission to access your devices for tracking and your camera. So yes, Uber Eats and DoorDash have lawsuits with that. So, but yeah, this is fair use, fair use. All this is for entertainment and learning purposes. Everything in here is my opinion, and everything is allegedly by this video. So yes, yes, yes. And for my sake, I don't want to harm, do anything to myself or anyone else. And I love life, and life loves me. And yes, so I don't want to harm myself, because what I'm about to say right now in the next video, we'll talk about Disney Studio / Google. So yes, we're gonna get into my personal, because I never really had things, you know, following me with the needs to my knowledge. I'm about to look about the Uber and the DoorDash stuff or whatever, if they was watching me without me knowing and tracking me without me knowing, because I did press no tracking. So yes, and there's a lawsuit. So if Uber, do you feel that you've been tracked by Uber or DoorDash, please get into it and sue these emails, because they're not supposed to be tracking you after they deliver your food. But anyway, get your money, get your money, get your money. I'm trying to get my money from Disney Studios. And so yes, besides me losing data, from Disney Studio via Google Chrome, Google Drive, because it's easy. I just use it on all my devices, my laptops, my phone, Google phone, my Apple phone. It's just easy to use. So I used it, and they deleted my information. Yeah. And so we're going to show another video of a person. People be like, so what? I mean, this is important documents. You know, I needed this to prove my case with Disney. And so if Google have a hard drive that, you know, they could bring my stuff back and other people's stuff back, like, you know, government, you know, documents, like I heard, like some of the stuff that, you know, the Epstein stuff and other important documents that people had to, you know, go against these elite people comes up missing or whatever, and they're allegedly doing a suit against Google. And so if you have some information that you needed for a case or against a person, against the leads, against a company, and they deleted it, allegedly there is going to be a suit against Google as well now. So these are leads. I heard it's like 4 families that own like all the major companies or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna do it externally. We're gonna externally take out the files from Google and Microsoft and whoever else we need to go to get those files. So I'm about to show you a video right now of a guy who has also been victim of excuse me, losing files via Google. So let's go to his video now. Come on. Today, what is happening? Oh my God, they done took it off already. Jesus. Okay, I got it. Cause I'm like, they done took it off already. Cause I'm like, it was hard for me to find that video, man. And they done took off the video already. Cause I need some support, you guys. I need some support on fighting Google / Disney. Yes, fighting Google. My videos is about Google Chrome, Google Drive, and So was the Epstein stuff. I will show you about later, you know, that they got all the information that's the Epstein file from Google Chrome and Google Drive that, you know, because people was complaining about them deleting stuff. And so that's actually how they kicked off the Epstein stuff. So, yeah, Google's about to be investigated. I don't know if it's Google itself or the higher ups that delete companies. I don't know if you've seen that movie. What is the name of that movie? God, I was like, oh my God, that is my story. Something about Run. What is that movie about this bride? It's 1 and 2. It was talking about what's the name of that damn movie? Okay, I remember later. But yeah, this is one more guy who, thank God the video is still up, has talked about deletion from Google Chrome and Google Drive. So it's not just me, it's other people living in America too. Especially if you like have something that you're really trying to get out via going against a company, via going against a powerful high person, via, you know, getting your money, period. So let's go. For this video disappears because it was hard for me to find it in the first place. Alrighty. Come on. Go back.
Man, Google is deleting my files from my drive without...
Okay, let's go back.
Man, Google is deleting my files from my drive without any notification.
Oh my God, let's go back.
I have
Why internet?
removed from...
Oh my God.
Man, Google is
Okay, let's do it this way.
Man, Google is deleting my files from my drive without any notification. At least twice this month this happened. I have had files removed from Google with very little information. The only indication was a small message stating that it was automatically removed. And the only information I could find on this is that Google will delete content that does not comply with their terms and services.
What the hell? This is my personal file. How you just delete my stuff? Talking about your your guidelines and policies. So my personal files must go with your guys and policy. My personal files that's in my personal account. I thought Google can't even do that without a password and stuff. Because when I have problems with my computer via my computer, they'd be like, what is your password, ma'am? What is your user ID? So how the hell they know what's in my personal Google Chrome Drive and Google Chrome file unless they're looking through my crap without me knowing? Where is the line drawn where you can't go through my personal stuff without a password for my personal items on my computer/phone, so they can go into my personal stuff and use their guidelines? What the hell? How do you know what's in my personal files? So are you going? You have enough time, like the girl said with the phone. You have enough, the elite has enough time in the world to just sit and sneak into people's files on each computer and look through their files and see what goes against their guidelines. I didn't get this message about their guidelines and policies, but clearly this guy did. For his personal email and his personal drive, Google Drive, and his personal Google Chrome Drive. What the hell? And his personal email, they can just go through your personal email. Well, this is not my guideline. This is not my guidelines. Out of your personal email from Gmail and your personal drive. This is not my guidelines. From my personal drive? What the fuck? Man, this world is crazy. Let me know in the comments if you with them with their with doing their personal guidelines on your personal accounts. Let me know in the comments. This is crazy. So let's go back because I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna let you hear that again. His personal account on his computer. Google Chrome deleted his personal files from his personal computer for guidelines, and his personal account on his personal drive that nobody's supposed to even know about but him. Crazy.
Google is deleting my files from my drive without any notification.
Let's hear this again.
Man, Google is deleting my files from my drive without any notification. At least twice this month this happened.
Twice.
I had files removed from Google with very little information. The only indication was a small message stating that it was automatically removed. And the only information I could find on this is that Google will delete content that does not comply with their terms and services, with very little, if anything, explaining sort of what the terms of service was even broken. Keep in mind that my accounts are paid commercial accounts. I pay over $1,500 a month for storage, emails, and other Google essentials to support my whole team. So not only have A, my files been deleted with no warning, but B, I have not been given a chance to download them back. And if this is how they treat paid customers, imagine how they'll treat regular Gmail users. I truly worry that these types of things will be the norm when any storage platform like Dropbox or Microsoft deleting anything that doesn't comply or conform with their vague terms and conditions.
Vague terms and conditions of my personal hard drive. Where is the warrant? Where is the warrant for my Google Chrome, my Google Drive, where they can take things out of different patrons? Where is the arrest warrant? I mean, so the leaks, since they own Google, they don't need an arrest warrant to access my files, and they could just send me an error message saying policies and guidelines? Where is the arrest warrant? Where is the warrant for Disney/Google Chrome taking out my writings and my stuff? How can you just do that? Where is the warning? Where is the guidelines? So everybody else, regular smuggler people have to get arrest warrants and file claims against Google, have to file claims against Disney, Warner Brothers, Epstein. What is that the fat man that went to jail that was a pedophile as well, that was high up there? I forgot his name. Something Goldstein or something like that. Where's his? We got to get warrants for his stuff. But regular people, their information and their stuff are just free grabs. But this is the place we live in. They said the Epstein stuff supposed to fix it, but I don't see how it is. They're still doing what the F they want and letting us see what they want us to see when they want to see it, and take to jail who they want to, and these people magically dying, magically sick, and they get out for thousands of crimes against people, regular people. But like my last video, a regular person could barely, steal something small for like 3 or 4 times, and we get life in prison. But there's no vindication for the elite when they do effed up stuff, a whole bunch of effed up stuff. Where's the warrant for Google/Microsoft or whoever else to just access your personal information on your devices? This is crazy. But like my other video, we're going to talk about Epstein and how the investigation on Google Chrome and them and let's see if there'll be a court date for Google. Because they got all the information in there. going through our personal files. They got all the information. They're going through our personal files without us even knowing, deleting and taking stuff and doing all kinds of stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. Yeah, they're not supposed to be doing all of this stuff. With our stuff, where is the rest one? When did we give you access to be going through our stuff like that? So, yes, let's go to this other one. And then we'll be done. It's going to be a short video today because I don't feel like it. And this topic is very, like, touching to me because I've been trying to get my money for so long from Disney Studios. And I'm just going through the runaround. And they're deleting stuff from our emails, talking about guidelines. And how do you know what's in our personal stuff? So, yeah, this is some effed up stuff that they're doing. So,
Punitive damages against Google. They also want a court order requiring.
With the Epstein stuff, I think all the names should be released. I believe that, the victim's name should be released. Because if they're alleging that this person did something to them, their name should be released. And the person that they're accusing, whatever rank, whatever political party or whatever, their name should be released. We should know everything about the Epstein files. All the people that were victims and all the people that were predators. So I do agree with that, but I don't believe, because allegedly, talking to my lawyer, my stuff is being held up because they still trying to get stuff for the Epstein file. I'm like, my stuff against Disney with Google Chrome has nothing to do with the Epstein file with Google Chrome, Google Drive. I mean, I waited almost 3 years. So whatever you have to say, talking about priority or whatever, it's time to let the regular other people who hadn't been raped. I haven't been raped by nobody at Disney. I haven't been raped by anyone in Hollywood. Epstein, all of these other people, I wouldn't, coerced to have sex with like any top dogs in Hollywood for payment or jobs or job opportunities or anything like that. And I just want to sue Disney and get what's rightfully mine. And my stuff shouldn't be tied up with Google because y'all are just trying to take over everything with Google. And that shouldn't be right. Other people should be able to sue Google and get the information and everything else they need just as well, because nobody's victimhood is more higher than the other one. Yeah, some people were raped, some people did this and that, but we're all victims and everybody should be, treated fairly. So yeah, we all should be treated fairly, and if we need information from Google, we should be able to get it, Yeah, just because there was like some other stuff going on, that don't mean that they could just bogart the Google investigation. And so, yeah, I do need my money from Disney and I need the stuff from Google to do so. So, yes. But yeah, so I'm about to finally talk about Epstein and the files. The Epstein files, the alleged and what is the word I'm looking for? The golden Epstein files were from Google Chrome and Google Drive. So, and I need to get my stuff from Disney from Google Chrome and Google Drive as well. So, no, everybody's a victim. There's no higher of the victimority, and yeah, we should be trying to do that. Play like the victimhood card, as which one is more prioritized. If you're a victim, you're a victim. If you're being a victim of not being paid or in, your job, taking advantage of you, you're still a victim as a person that has been raped, or a person that, got money the whole time, but they said you're a teenager. And so that person manipulated you for a certain bit, so you can, you're a victim now. But everyone's a victim, and we should not be playing the victim Olympics. That's what I'm looking for. We're not playing the victim Olympics here, and we all should be treated fairly and getting the proper time and the proper attention is needed from Google Chrome and Google Drive, as well as the police and the order of trials. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. And that's all I want as well. That's all I want personally. So everything here is alleged and it's protected by the fair use for entertainment and educational purposes. So yeah, so let's get into the Epstein part of this with Google. Google once again. Hopefully my trial and everything is prioritized with Disney Studios with Google so I can get my money 3 years later. Yeah. All right, here we go. My gosh. Good. I'm not going to forget later.
And in some cases, accused them, emailed them, threatened their physical safety, and in some cases accused them of being connected to Epstein when they were in fact his victims. The lawsuit argues that Google has the technological tools to suppress or remove highly sensitive personal information when legal concerns are raised. But in this case, survivors allege that those tools were not used effectively. Their filing describes that response as reckless and says the continued visibility of that information shows disregard for survivor well-being. The legal complaint also points directly to a February letter sent by U.S. Attorney Jay Clayton to federal judges in New York.
What the hell? Get your thing off me. So yes, Google is being brought up in these cases. Oh my God.
And had already.
So yeah, Google is the main person in all of these cases. Deleting stuff for my trial against Disney. Deleting stuff for evidence against other people that's in power or whatever, high ranking. So yes, get them Epstein stuff together and get my stuff together as well. So let's hear it again. Google. Google. Yeah, you own the company, these elite people kind of, but you still cannot just do what the fuck ever and invade people's privacy and take things from people. What the hell? Oh my God, this is not acting right. So let's hear it again. Of course, they don't give me a hard time doing this, but I'm getting it done. If I have to do it again, I get it done again. Come on now. Today.
Door open. Neither the Justice Department nor Google. Door open.
Okay. Oh my God. Fuck. Okay, I'm coming. This
Published
thing.
Wednesday. Survivors of Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh my God, this thing. That's what I'm talking about right there. They are messing with my damn computer right now, but I'm gonna get it done.
One of the plaintiffs said, quote, no survivor of sex about lending money to Sarah Ferguson.
Okay. Now they got a damn commercial. That's not what the hell they're supposed to be here.
Former model Lisa Phillips recounting what she says happened.
Oh well, they done got it, cause What the hell? All right, well, they are not freaking letting me play again, so you just have to watch it on the video because they doing some effed up stuff right now. So, it is what it is. At least it is tripping. Okay. Oh my gosh, come on. What the hell is going on? All right, well, I got it. But let's look at the lawsuit with Disney. Not Disney. What's his name? Doordash. Okay, oh, duh, I need to go someplace else. Okay. No, I'm staying here. What is going on? Yep. Doordash lawsuit 2025. Okay. And what is happening? Okay, I just probably have to go someplace else for this. Let me pull it out though. Okay, I'm coming. What is the other? I don't want to say the word, but whatever. Doordash lawsuit. Okay, yep. There it is. Morgan & Morgan claim they are following people and collecting information. Filing claims today. What is said? Misappropriation. Doordash is paying how much? $17 million to settlement allegations. Because y'all guys are doing what you're not supposed to. Doordash issues policy issues lawsuit at glance. Okay, so it might be more money. But yeah, allegedly they were sitting up there following people. Okay. Have you used Doordash within the last 2 years? An investigation involving... No, you may not have. You saw that? They just asked for my location. The fuck? Right there, live on TV. An investigation involving data analytic company used by popular apps like Doordash that has sensitive user information may have been collected to share without appropriate consent. So Google deleting, you heard that guy. Oh yeah, it's real. They're like, hey, get your I'm about to call him right after this. I think the idiots are following me. Get off my damn computer. Yes. Okay, at this time, we are no longer accepting claims. Join the wait list. Okay, well, there's a freaking wait list. How many people from Doordash/Uber Eats? So this is real. They're following us. They're listening to us. And they're deleting content. Look at me when I'm saying this. They're following us. They're following us. They're watching us. And they're deleting content. Even if it's in your personal device, in your personal emails, your personal drives, on your phone or your personal computer. without even a single arrest warrant or warning. They are taking and looking at your personal data for their own private use without any type of obligation from the court or anybody that supposed to ask to receive your personal information. Now you see what we're up against. Some people told me they was like, nobody cares. I just rewrite the paper. I just rewrite. But what if it's information that is critical? What if it was information for Epstein to go to prison years ago and stay? What if it was for, that's a guy's name, Weinstein, to go to prison and stay? They just get up in our stuff and delete it. F it. Hey, we own the companies. The three major families, the Rothschilds, the major families. We could just, what's the person's name? Okay, we could just delete it. What about all this stuff that we have to go through to access our own personal account, and they can just, well, we own the company. We're the three families, the three wealthiest families. We could just delete it. F it. So yes, we don't need to play. I'm glad I remember that. We don't need to play the victim Olympics here. Oh, they just deleted a paper for my science class, so I'm not offended. They just deleted this, they just deleted that. Well, the Epstein file should go more attention than a personal claim against a company. No, we shouldn't play the victim Olympics like that one video I found. What if everybody just start doing it? What if everybody use Google Chrome on your phone and on your all devices? What if Microsoft started doing that? With their account, their live account just started deleting stuff. What if all the companies just do that? Just not even get permissions, not getting an arrest warrant, just start going through your personal files and deleting and copying and pasting whatever they want to for your life whenever they feel like it. I don't think you guys will be happy with, yes, a science paper today, but it might be some important documents for you guys tomorrow. So think about that. Let's not play the victim Olympics here, because you may not be affected right now, but you definitely will be affected tomorrow. So this is my video. I showed you Doordash following people. I showed you the different people who tapped in Chat TV and got all kinds of stuff happening and following them and saying different stuff. You saw Siri. When the camera was covered, she didn't say nothing. Once the camera wasn't uncovered. And during the video, when I was talking about this, when I was having problems, showing that part with the Epstein and Google again, because they somehow was not working, showing the Google was, under fire with, the American people. They asked for my location right there in front of you guys. Let me say this again. I do not want to hurt myself or and I love life. And this is fair use, fair use. Let me say it again. For entertainment and educational purposes, governed by the fair use law. All right, this is the Rose Gold Pink Show. Before they shut me down or cut me off, you guys have a great, great weekend and come back to see me. Like, and subscribe. Goodbye.